So what are the different element locators in Selenium? So basically there are 8 different locators in Selenium. You can use a ID if that particular HTML tag is having a unique ID. Okay, so in that case, if we see about the google.com, we can see if ID is there. We don't see, I think ID is there. In that
Yes.
case we don't use the ID, and then we will see name. Okay, name is there. Name is there with the help of a queue, so we can use this attribute locator to locate this particular input field. Okay, we'll do that.
ID is not there, huh?
ID is not there.
Okay, okay,
You can see this ID they have not defined for that, but name
okay.
they have defined. So we can use the name to locate this element. Some will have the ID, some will have the name, even some will not have both also. Right? So in that case, we can locate with the help of a XPath.
Yes, Rahul, just one question here. We have name here, okay? Will it help all the time?
Name.
Yes.
I
Yeah,
mean, for this
pardon.
particular field, it will have always.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for
just wanted to check. For example, say here we have name is equal to Q, okay, to
right,
identify that input field on the page, okay.
right.
It will it help us all the time? Like,
All the time means to say for this particular
He's
field itself.
asking, he's asking like, will it be varying or it is a
yeah,
constant?
sometimes it will, even though we have name is equal to Q, sometimes we like we cannot identify the particular element on the page, right? So I'm asking,
Still,
can
I'm
we
not.
identify the element using the name all the time?
All the time, no, no, it's not possible that always you will find with the help of a names. Like ID is not there. Can't we find always with the help of a ID? No.
No, no, even though ID or name field is present or
Hmm.
locator is present,
Right.
can we find the element all the time?
Yeah, all that if it is defined for that particular field,
Okay.
anytime you can come, it will be there for you.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
Yes, it will be there.
Okay.
If they will change anything for this text field and if they will remove it, suppose they have removed it, in that case you have to change your locator now.
Okay. Okay.
If they're not changing this particular HTML tag and still it is
Mhm.
there, in that case it will work always.
Okay.
Right? So there are 8 different locators are there. ID is there with the help of we can locate. Name is there. Class name is also there. And CSS selector also we can use, but mostly we use ID, name, class name, XPath, right? CSS selector less only we use. Mostly it gets used for the Edge browser. I browser mostly we were using in the early time, but nowadays I is not there. Edge is there, and Edge is already supporting the Chrome, right? So we don't mostly use the CSS selectors. And link text is there. With the help of a link text we can locate, partial link text we can locate, and with the tag name also we can locate. Suppose I want to locate it with the help of a input, so I can locate it with the help of a tag also. Like there are 100 of a link are there. Suppose if I will do control F and A, you can see we have to use the tag. See, A is there, so A is basically must be there some link or hyperlink or image they will put. So like that we can locate it with the help of a also anchor tag as well.
Okay.
And XPath is there. If we don't have any ID, we don't have any name, class name, unique, it should be unique. If we don't have any unique such kind of a thing, in that case we can use the XPath also to locate that particular element for
Rahul, can you show us this link text or partial link text there?
that. Let's see if we have any example here. But I don't think we have any value on this page. We'll see an example, because I don't see
Yeah.
there are some values are there for the partial because everything will not be there on the single page or a single website. Some examples we can see, but it will
Okay.
not be there. Like, but I will tell you here how you can use the syntax in Selenium. So you have to use driver dot find element. find element, and there are two ways, find element and find elements. I will explain the difference. If you want to locate only one element, you have to use the find element. If you want to use more than one element, you have to use the find elements.
Okay.
Okay, here you have
Yeah.
to use by dot. Now you can see here it is showing multiple options to locate the element: class name, css selector, id, link text, name, partial link text, tag name, and Xpath. Total eight ways are there. And if you will see the partial link text, what it's showing, we have to just send the value, small value of particular link, and
Okay.
and it
Okay.
will locate that particular locator by which the partial text to match against, and by which locates element that contains the given link text.
Okay, got it.
Right, so just only partial link text you have to send, and if you want to send the complete text of that particular link, you have to use a link text. The exact text you have to use in that case. And in partial, just you have to use the sum of the partial text from the matching one. But these are the ways that you have to use. So like suppose I want to search for go, something like this, you can
Yeah, when you want the exact thing, then we can use link
link
text.
text.
Similar kind of things, so then we can go for partial.
Yes, partial link text you can go. So this is like the syntax you have to use. If you want to use the exact one, you have to use like this complete one. But there is no link is actually available on this page now, so that's why will not be able to do that.
Okay.
But this is the ways that you have to use. Okay, so let's see for the input one that we were talking. We have to locate like this. uh, this input is there, and they are having the name as a queue, so we will use the queue as a name. So what we will do, uh, so you have to use by dot name. Correct,
Name.
we have the
Yeah.
name, so we'll use the name, and in double quotes we will use that value as a q. Q is the value for that, we will use the
Yeah.
q. So every time after locating the element, now we have done the location of the element, we have to perform the action on it. So this time, which action we have to perform? We have to send the value here, right? We have
Yeah.
to send some value. So in that case, we will be using dot send keys. Send
Send.
keys is the method. With the help, you can pass the value which you want to enter in the text field. Suppose I want to search a Rahul automation.
Automation.
Suppose I want to search this. In the last, you have to put the semicolon. Okay, and we are going forward, but on the Facebook we are going. I will comment this code.
Yes. Yes, Rahul.
Okay, I will comment, otherwise it will not work. Mm, okay,
Yeah.
we are on Google, and then we will do it. And we will not do the quit also, otherwise you will not able to see that. Run as Java application. So what it will do, it will send this Rahul automation in that particular text field with the help of a this code. No, with the help of a this code, it will locate, and this is the code to do the action on it. You can see it has sent Rahul automation.
Hmm.
Let's do the maximize also. Uh, I will just copy this. If you will come to know now how to locate, so after that you have to perform the action. So first thing is always we should know how to locate the element. So you can see it has located that particular element, and it has performed the action, and action was sending the values in this particular field. And I have sent Rahul automation, so it has located this particular element on the web page, and it has sent the value for me. right? This is how you have to work. But first of all, you should know how to locate and what are different locators for that. So there are 8 locators. If you don't find ID for that particular tag, particular element, you can search for name. If you don't have name, you can search for class name. If you don't have class name also, you can use the Xpath, right? So in that case, you can see, but there are
Yes.
the 8 locators are there. Let's see the next one. So we have, like seen ID, name and all, and how we can write down the XPaths, because writing the ID, writing the name, class name, link text, partial link text are easy, right? Because simply you have to take the value and you have to put in this particular field. You have to,
Rahul, I have a doubt. Can you go to that Chrome?
yeah.
Yeah. Now it just given that Rahul automation.
Hmm.
After that, it didn't navigate it to the next page, right?
Uh, no, no, no. I'm giving this Rahul
He's not
automation in the
performing
text
any,
field.
sir, he's not performing any action after this, after sending a case to this element.
If I want to go to this Rahul automation page, means
No, no. See, for that you have to first. This is a simple Google page for you. What
uh,
you are doing? You are searching here. I have entered Rahul Automation. After
yeah.
this, you have to click on this Rahul Automation Studio. You will find a YouTube link for me. You will click on this link. Then it will navigate to you on the Rahul Automation Studio web page. So you have to perform all the actions there.
Okay.
We just only done one action now. We have just only searched in the input field. Or you have any other doubt?
No, no. Yeah, this is my doubt.
Because we have just only entered the value in the text field. After that, we are not performed any other action, right?
Okay, okay.
If you want to
Mm.
perform further, you have to do some other things, right? Driver dot find element, by dot something, whatever field value. Suppose I want to click on this value, you have to locate it.
Again.
Yes, again. You have to locate this value,
Okay.
and it will be having some path, right? This Rahul automation or something. You have to locate it with the help of a, see, it is not having any ID, it is not having any class name or anything. So how you will locate it? You will locate it with the help of a XPath.
Okay, okay.
So control F, span. I'm just writing an example of a XPath. You will not understand maybe, but this is the way that you have to use. Mm. You can see it is locating it now. Okay, you have to use this XPath, I.XPath. You have to use the XPath here. And in the last, what action you will perform here? You will perform the click action here. Once you will perform the click action, it will open that particular page. Now again you have to click on a URL for that.
Again, I have to inspect it.
Right. Again you have to inspect that. It has searched. It will click on the Rahul Automation Studio. I think we have to put some delay there because it is not locating it. Because it is running quite fast and it is not finding any element. Let's use some thread dot slip here. So what every small action that you want to perform in your test case, you have to locate that action for that element for that, and then you
Mm.
have to perform the action for it.
Okay, okay.
Now you see it has clicked on Rahul Automation Studio from the drop down, and it
Uh,
has opened this page. Now if you want to go on this particular website, you have to locate it again,
okay.
because this is again another action for you.
Okay, okay.
How it will come to know that you have to perform this action? Again, you will locate this, right?
Yeah.
And this is the
So here
H3.
we have class name with
But see, class name you can see, na, this is having some random number. Maybe
uh,
tomorrow this can change for you,
okay.
right? This is not a good way to write down the class name here.
Okay,
If
okay.
tomorrow, because this is some showing a random number, zero value and all. If
Uh,
tomorrow it will change, in that case your XPath or your locator will fail.
yeah.
So in that case, always recommended use the no XPath with the
Okay.
value Rahul Automation Studio. Copy this and do that H3. This is the H3 tag. Always start with the tag, whatever tag is there, right? Text method. Go in the last. Hmm. Like this, you have to use again. Copy this and go to the test case, because everything is a different action. How your script will know that you have to perform this action now? This is in your mind, but not written in the script. So every action, if you want to perform, you have to automate that.
Okay, okay. Each and every action,
Right,
right?
right. Each and every action, because in manual also you will be doing the same step. In
Uh,
manual also you will search it, then you will click on it, then you will click on this another link, right? Manual also you will do the
yes.
same thing. So same way we have to automate,
Every we have automate. Okay, okay.
right? Now let's see
Right now, let's
how
see.
it will run it. Java application. That's why in the starting session I told automation is the exact process of automating the manual steps.
Correct, correct.
It will search, it will click on the first value, it will click on the first URL. Maybe it will fail because it is taking a lots of time here in loading. So we have to do the handling of the wait here. Maybe we can give some 5 second wait here. Just do the run H Java application. But this time it is coming some different name, I think. YouTube is also there. Let's see. I think XPath is changed, or that is not the correct. But we have to locate it in a way that it will always work.
Got it, Rahul.
Got it, right? So we have to perform locate, and this time YouTube
This
is
time
also
YouTube is
coming.
also coming.
And I will
And all
recommend to use XPath, right?
No, it is not like the recommendation is expert, but if we
Hmm.
are having the unique ID or unique name, in that case we
Okay.
can use it. Like Q is there for a name, we can definitely
Mm-hmm.
use it always time. If it was coming
Okay.
something like this, in that case it is
Okay.
recommended to use some expert there with the some value, because one two
Okay.
three can change tomorrow. We don't know.
Yes.
So in that case, we don't recommend to use the name. Similar cases
Okay.
with ID also. If ID is having some numbers, so because that they come, no dynamic number they attach, and tomorrow
Yep.
if that dynamic number will be different, so our XPath again will fail for us. So that is not recommendation.
Got it.
So in that case, we have to use such kind of a XPath which will not change so frequently, and maintenance work will be less for you.
Okay. Got it.
Right, so it is based on the convenience, and that will be come with the practice for you. And once you will work in the company project, and you will learn such kind of a things. Let's see this time once, and see this time it has worked, and it has clicked on that particular YouTube link for our automation studio, and it has opened the page. So same thing you was asking and you wanted, so you have to perform three actions for that.
Okay.
Okay, so this is like the code is there for that. We have seen the click method, we have seen the send keys method, we have seen the locating of the element with the help of a name, with the help of a XPath, right? So this is how we have to use. So these are different ways that we have seen, right?